So, family, it's gonna be a hot one tonight. It's gonna be a hot one. Yeah. So I wanted to make this video. All right. There's a lot of things that go on in the spiritual community, a lot of games that people play in the spiritual community. Okay. When you're going to different spiritualists. So today, I wanted to talk about wholesale spiritualist and spiritual middlemen. All right. That's what I want to talk about. So you wonder, what's a wholesale spiritualist, right? Now, to get to the root of what that is, first we got to understand, the meaning of the word wholesale, right? Wholesale is, basically you buying something for a lower price, usually closer to the source of the manufacturer, right? And then you sell it for a higher price, right? And what's a middleman? A middleman is somebody that basically brokers deals and situations, right? So that's a middleman. So y'all got an understanding of what it is I'm talking about. So how can that apply in a spiritual context, right? How does that apply in this world? Well, you got people that played a role of a wholesale spiritualist. What is that? See, me, all of this I know too well because, before I came on my path and walked back into tradition to pick up the ways of my grandparents, I went through the streets, you understand? So I understand very well about wholesale, middlemen, things like that, So a wholesale spiritualist is somebody that might have a group of people who they go to when they're asked for work, right? So that's what they do, right? They also middleman things. So they themselves, let's say you go to somebody, right? And you want to get love work done. You're like, all right, I gotta get this love work done. I'm trying to get my lover back. What you would do is, as a spiritual middleman, you don't do the work. You're gonna go to somebody that does do the work. Okay. And the client is gonna pay you. And then after they pay you, they're gonna pay the person that's actually doing the work. See that little play? But this is where the problem comes in, because there's nothing wrong with being a middleman. But there is something wrong with being a middleman and then adding cap on top of it. Then now it's fraud, right? It's fraudulent. And this is what a lot of these guys are doing. They're portraying like, oh, I do such and such. You come to me, I bring your lover back. Your lover's going to come groveling at your feet. I'm gonna put an intranquil spirit on the lover. They're gonna come crawling back to you. Come on, man. That's not what's happening though. That's when it becomes y'all taking it too far. All right, because you're not doing the work. You paying somebody else to do the work, and you passing it on like you did the work. You're not the plug. So people is thinking they going to see the plug and they not seeing the plug. You feel me? This check Understand what's going on. So you got people doing that, and they really paying babalawos in Nigeria to do the work, and they can toss them a couple hundred, but they done charge somebody a rack or two, or sometimes more, right? And boom, they pass it off like they the one, you know, who put it together. You got people that do that, and they pay people in Haiti to do the work, or people in Miami to do the work, and they passing it on as Haitian voodoo. It's not. You paid somebody to do it. So there's Haitian voodoo involved, but you didn't do it. Somebody else did it. See? You got people that's portraying to be spiritualists. And this is how you can spot them. Because see, most of the practitioners, like there's certain things that go into getting work for somebody. One that's very common is a reading. It's very common for a practitioner to get a reading from you, right? And some, don't get it wrong, some practitioners don't read. Some of them just, you tell them the problem, they move the spirit based on their intuition or what they know about the situation or what they can garner from it. And that's that. But more often than not, they're going to look into the problem before they send the spirit to the problem, right? Okay. So another common thing that you could see is somebody shy away from that part of it. So, you know, you got people that are front even with that. And they'll come on here and they'll be like, I don't do readings. I don't do readings. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff people be doing. Okay, so you don't do readings. I'm above readings. No, you're not. How can somebody be above divination? Come on. So you got to listen to what these people say and how they go about their business, right? You know, and this is just something that's going on, man. It's not just America. It happens in Ghana. It happens in Nigeria, where you got churches that are performing miracles, but they went to the medicine man to do it. But the church don't know that they went to the medicine man. See, this is an epidemic. This is happening across the board. It's not just in America. It's just easy to get it off here because people have American dollars, right? And because they have American dollars, you can pay a spiritualist money. And once you pay them money, they can go give it to somebody currently living in Haiti or currently living in Nigeria, where that American dollars multiplies substantially. So to the person that's getting paid in Haiti, it is a lot of money to them. But to American dollars, it's not really a lot of money. But the spiritualist that's playing the middleman role, they're making more than the person that they paid to do the work. And like I said, there's a place for middlemen. There's a place for wholesale spiritualists. There's a place for it. But when you add the cap on top of it and you're portraying something that you're not, now it becomes fraudulent. You understand where I'm coming from? Y'all got to watch these cats, yo. Y'all got to watch these cats because they slick and their tongue is forked. You understand? So, you know, me, King Brujo, man, I'm going to let y'all know what's happening. I'm going to tell y'all what's happening so y'all know what to watch for. You know what I'm saying? I know some very good practitioners. I know some very good practitioners. In different traditions. However that you want to go about it, I got people in these fields, man. People in Palo, people in Ifa, people in Haitian Voodoo, people on Lukumi. You know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I practice Sanse, which is Puerto Rican voodoo. Okay. So I know people across the board in different parts of the world too. That's real practitioners that put that work in. You don't got to see no middleman. You don't got to go see no middleman. You come to the source. You come right to the source. You know what I'm saying? If I can't do something, I know somebody that can. I know somebody that specializes in that or whatever. You feel me? And that's just what it is, family. So with that being said, I got the mentorship coming soon for those who want to dive deeper into this world of traditional sciences, of occult knowledge, that want to learn deeper into it. I have the mentorship coming soon. And when that comes, it's going to be a whole lot of information, you know, that's given out, because a lot of that information, I just can't possibly put it on YouTube. I just can't. I can't put it on Facebook. I can't put it on YouTube. I can't do none of that. Only people that's dedicated to the knowledge, that's dedicated to perfecting the crafts that they choose to follow, are the ones that's going to be privy to that coming out of my mouth. Now, if somebody else gave you whatever information out of their mouth, that's on them. But I'm just telling you, you know, out of my mouth, it go from my mouth to somebody that's serious. You feel me? And everything else is just, you know, information. You know, the information that I give on YouTube, the information that I give on Facebook, that's information you can use for sure. But there's levels of information. You know what I'm saying? There's levels of knowledge of these type of practices. And, you know, we keep it like that. That's what that is. So, you know, I just wanted to put y'all on game, man, because it's getting out of control now. You got people out here that's passing their self on to be brujos. You got people that's passing their self on to be bokors. You got people that's passing their self on to be practitioners of hoodoo. And listen, they taking your money, a whole lot of it, and they just giving it to somebody like myself that does the work for real. That's all. That's all that's going on. That money getting Western Union somewhere to another country. You feel me? I'm just telling y'all. So I only tell y'all because it's family talk. You feel me? That's what it is. So if y'all haven't, make sure y'all follow my social media. Like, all my social media is in the description. You feel me? So you can follow my social media. Stay in tune. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, because I got a lot of videos coming with a lot of information, especially those that's trying to find their ways through their journey. It's a lot of information coming through this channel. And even if you are advanced in the practice, I got some good perspectives coming. I got some more interviews with some more dialogues with other priests coming to my channel soon. So you'll definitely hear from different priests from various cultures and stuff like that. And it's always good, you know, to hear those different perspectives, and then put your own studies together with that, you know, and come up with your conclusions on what's what. You know, I always encourage people to study on their own. That's something I do always. I always encourage to double check even the things I say. Now, some things that I say, you can't double check it because it's not on the internet, because it's only people that's in the know about it. But in general, like, I encourage people to do their own research for sure. That's important. It's important. It's important. Self-study, self-learn, right? So, with that being said, family, I love y'all. And y'all be careful out here, man. Because there's a lot of scammers in the spiritual community. There's a lot of scammers. It's groups of people scamming. It's operations of stuff like that. And y'all gotta, I just don't, because people come to me all the time. Man, I'm just looking for somebody that know what they're talking about, that's legit in the practice, that's not scamming people, that's not doing this and that. And that's how a lot of people end up finding me. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of people find me. And they stay around because I'm putting them up on real game, kicking a lot of game to them, It's like that. So yeah, be aware, keep your eye on the swivel. Know what to look for. People being hesitant to do things that you asking of them, or they sending you to somebody else. You ask them for a reading and then they sending you to this person and that person and then say, then come back to me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Start doing your research on people. That's when you look deeper into who they are, what they about, whatever. Come to your own conclusions. You did. So that's what it is, family. Y'all stay safe out here in these streets. You heard? Stay safe in these spiritual streets. 100.